Sound kills. गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो ब्रवीमि संस्कृतं वाचा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं हृदा कुर्वे सेवाञ्च कायेन वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् यो नरः संस्कृतव्योम्नि ह्यालयं रमते मुदा संस्कृतिं चैव संस्कारं विन्दते नात्र संशयः. Namaste, Ram 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 Sarvebhyah, Hardam Swagatam. Welcome to the first class of Experienced Jagadguru Srikrishna through Ashtottara Shatanamavali by our teacher Dr. Venkata Subramanian Mahodaya. Namaste, Ram Ram Ram.
गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् कृते यध्यायतो विष्णुं त्रेतायां यजतो मखैः द्वापरे परिचर्यायां कलौ तद्धरिकीर्तनात् ध्यायन् कृते यजन् यज्ञैः त्रेतायां द्वापरेऽर्चयन् यदाप्नोति तदाप्नोति कलौ संकीर्त्य केशवम्. सर्वेभ्यः नमस्काराः. Welcome to this unique course on experiencing the Ashtottara Shatanama of Bhagavan Krishna. We had 4 yugas. Today we are in the Kali Yuga. Before the Kali Yuga, Dwapara Yuga existed. Before the Dwapara Yuga, the Treta Yuga existed. Before the Treta Yuga, the Satya Yuga existed. Whatever is achieved by meditation in Satya Yuga, by the performance of sacrifice in Treta Yuga, by the worship of Bhagavan's lotus feet through Archana in Dwapara Yuga, is obtained in the age of Kali Yuga, in this Kali Yuga, by just chanting the names of Lord Krishna, Lord Keshava, Bhagavan Vishnu. So the Yuga Dharma of Kali Yuga is Nama Sankirtanam. Why are we doing this course on Ashtottara Shatanamavali, especially Krishna Ashtottara Shatanamavali? What do we get by knowing the meanings of the names of Krishna? What do we get by chanting these names? What do we get by remembering these names? As we discussed, it is the Yuga Dharma. Kevalam Nama Sankirtanam Asmabhihi Kartavyam. We should just recite the names of Bhagavan Krishna. It acts as the glorification of Bhagavan Krishna, and The phala that we get by Nama Sankirtanam is far, far superior in this yuga than the phala that we get in the other yugas by doing archana, yaga, etc. The other advantage of thinking about these names, the meanings of these names, understanding the essence of these names is we are always in Bhagavad Gunanubhava. We are experiencing the Bhagavad Guna. Bhagavad Guna is the noble qualities of Bhagavan. In this case, it is Srikrishna. We also get to know from these Ashtottaras the Charita. Charita is what is the story of Krishna in his childhood. What is the story in his young age? What is the story of Krishna when he became the king, when he married Rukmini? All these things we get to know by, in a summarized way, through the names of the Ashtottara. Sometimes we get the entire incident, which we can remember the story. Sometimes we get the name itself tells a story. Sometimes you have a name from which you can give a story as an example. That is another way of looking at the Ashtottara Shatanama. So these Ashtottara Shatanama, they are very, very beneficial to understand and experience Sri Krishna in a summarized way. And one of the beauty, if you understand the language of Sanskritam, your Shabda Rashi, your Shabda Sampad Vardhanam happens, your vocabulary increases, your Bhasha Jnanam increases, your Artha Jnanam, your knowledge of the meanings, understanding ability, your ability to understand the meanings of these Sanskrit words increases. Sometimes when you are constructing a sentence for Lord Krishna, you can use these names as Visheshana. For example, you can say Kamalanathaha Krishnaha. Kamalanathaha Krishnaha Mama Graham Agachatu. So like that, Kamalanatha is a name of Krishna inside the Ashtottara Shatanama, but you can use the other names of Krishna as an adjective for the main or the Pradhana Nama, which is Krishna. So you get to know more adjectives related to Krishna. And some of the names are having two or more words. Kamalanatha itself, for example, Kamala represents Lakshmi, Kamalayaha Nathaha. So Kamalanathaha, one who is the consort of Lakshmi, one who is the husband of Lakshmi, is something we can get to know the knowledge of compound words also from these Ashtottara Shatanama. And last but not the least, by understanding the meanings, by doing the puja or archana with great shraddha to Krishna on Krishnashtami day, or whenever we do Krishna archana daily, whatever benefits are extolled in the Phalashruti, all those benefits we will get by telling or chanting these names. So the Drishta Phala is told in the Phalashruti of the Ashtottara Shatanamavali, and we can experience the benefit of those punyas told in the Phalashruti based on our Shraddha and Bhakti. If we tell it with intense devotion, if we tell it with intense faith, all the things told in the Phalashruti can be achieved by multiple chanting. So that is why we are doing this Ashtottara Shatanamavali course. Now, how do we experience this? So, in Bhagavatam, in the Saptama Skandha, Prahlada introduces us to Navadha Bhakti, the 9 forms of devotion. which can be offered to Mahavishnu. He says, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. In these 9 types of bhakti, Archanam is one type of bhakti. Smaranam is one type of bhakti. Archanam is doing the puja using flowers, etc. Smaranam is remembering Bhagavan. Shravanam, hearing to the names of Krishna. Kirtanam, telling the names of Krishna. Shravanam, hearing. Kirtanam, telling the names of Krishna. Smaranam, remembering these again and again. Padasevanam, doing the Padaseva of Bhagavan Krishna. Archanam, doing puja as per the kalpa, using flowers, nevedya, whatever you have, offering the entire puja to him as Archanam. Vandanam, offering prayers. Dasyam, I am your dasa. Aham tava dasaha asmi. I am your servant. The dasya bhava. The dasya bhava, which is the Sharanagati bhava, gives us everything in life. Complete surrender to him. Sakhyam, friendship. Atma Nivedanam, offering oneself to Bhagavan. So these are the 9 types of devotion which one can offer to Bhagavan Vishnu, Lord Krishna, as told by Prahlada. Now, normally, this Ashtottara Shatanamavali is used by people when they do the Krishna Puja. They do the Shodashopachara Puja. On Krishna Ashtami day, they do the Shodashopachara Puja. When they are doing the puja, they tell these names of Lord Krishna and do the puja. And if we know the meanings of these words, we will experience the puja in a very nice way. We can experience the puja in a very nice way, and we can experience the Krishnanubhava within us. The Krishna will come inside us. He is there inside us. The Anubhava of Krishna inside us will be very nice. Now, this Ashtottara Shatanamavali, if you go to the temples, if you go to during the puja, what they normally do, they normally say Srikrishna Yanamaha, Kamalanatha, Om Kamalanatha Yanamaha, Om Vasudeva Yanamaha, Om Sanatana Yanamaha. This is how they offer the obeisance to Bhagavan Krishna. Now, what is happening here? They are adding the name Namaha Namaha to a particular word. Now, from where did that word come? From where did that word come? That word came from a shloka, a small poetry, a shloka, which contains the names of Krishna. Now, the format of every Ashtottara or Sahasranama in our tradition is that first there will be a shloka, which is like this. Now, for the sake of Bhagavan Krishna, we can say, Srikrishna Kamalanathaha Vasudeva Sanatanaha Vasudevatmajah Punyaha Leela Manusha Vigraha. This is how the shloka will be initially composed. Now, from this, what happens? From this, we take the names. So, Sri Krishna is one name, Kamalanatha is the second name, Vasudeva is the third name, Sanatana is the fourth name. So, in one line, we have 4 names. Vasudevatmajaha is one name, 5, Punyaha 6, Leela Manusha Vigraha 7. So, we have in this shloka, we have 7 names of Krishna in one shloka. So, the normal tradition or teaching the Ashtottara is first the methodology is to teach the shloka. Then, as and when the familiarity of the words happen through the chanting, practicing of these shlokas, then we get into something called Namavali, which is why we have called this Ashtottara Shatanamavali. We get into Namavali where we add the word Namaha and convert this Sri Krishna as per Sanskrit grammar to Chaturthi Vibhakti, and then say Sri Krishna Yanamaha, Kamalanatha Yanamaha, Vasudeva Yanamaha, Sanatana Yanamaha, Vasudevatmaja Yanamaha, Punya Yanamaha, Leela Manusha Vigraha Yanamaha. This is how an Ashtottara Shatanamavali is generated. So the summary is, there will be a shloka which will be taught, which will have it will exist in some Purana or somewhere. That shloka is converted into a Namavali. For all Sahasranama and Ashtottara, this is how this works. So we should understand that remembering the shloka actually helps us to remember the Namavali and tell it continuously. So the tradition is, first, before when you start Ashtottara Shatanama or try to teach somebody the Ashtottara Shatanama, first you have to teach the Ashtottara Shatanama shloka. That is how afterwards we delve into the meaning of each name. We will also be doing the same methodology. We will be doing the same methodology in this course also. Now, this Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama. This stotram, as I told you, where is this Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama stotram? This Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama stotram is present in Narada Pancharatram. Narada Pancharatram. There is a Jnanamrita Sara is the subject. Uma Maheshwara Samvada is happening inside that Narada Pancharatram. And Uma Maheshwara Samvada, they talk about the Dharani Shesha Samvada inside that. So there are multiple versions of the story. Originally, after the Gitopadesha, people say that Arjuna praised Krishna in the Kurukshetra battlefield using these names, this shloka. Then Arjuna taught this to Shesha. Shesha is the Sankarshana. Shesha is the Sheshavatara. Adishesha. Adishesha then teaches this to Prithvi Mata. Prithvi Mata is the Mother Earth. So Shiva says these things to Parvati in Narada Pancharatra. There is also another version which I have heard. Some people say that the Badari Narayana Kshetra, in Badari Kshetra, the Badari Narayana himself composed this, and later it was passed on to the next generations. But we found out the authenticity of the versions. We think that this version, which is Narada Pancharatra, Uma Maheshwara Samvada and Dharani Shesha Samvada, is found everywhere. What does this Krishna Ashtottara Shatanamavali have? What does it describe? Any Ashtottara Shatanamavali of Bhagavan describes many things about that Devata. For example, Krishna Ashtottara Shatanamavali describes the features of Krishna. How was he to look at? What color was he? Whether he was dark black, black blue, he was wearing an yellow cloth, Pitambara they say. Some say what were the leelas, what were the different activities performed by him, who was his mother, father, etc. The Vedantic aspects of him, why should we worship him, who is he? And many times we understand the Panchakritya Parayanatva. What is this Panchakritya Parayanatva? Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Tirobhava, Anugraha. Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Tirobhava, Anugraha. Srishti is creation. Sthiti is protection. Sustenance, sustaining the creation. Laya is dissolution of the creation. Tirobhava. Tirobhava is concealing the creation and bringing out, concealing the creation inside the Maya and then bringing it back whenever required. Bring it back whenever required. Tirobhava, anugraha. Anugraha is the boons, the benefits that Bhagavan gives to his bhaktas. The blessings that Bhagavan gives to his bhaktas, his devotees, is anugraha. Anugraha. So any devata will have these 5 things: Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, Tirobhava, Anugraha. So the Ashtottara Shatanama of Krishna also talks about these things in a different order, in a random order. What are the benefits of the Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama? There is a Phalashruti. With Phalashruti means it gives the benefits. It lists out the benefits in the last part of the shloka. But I would like to summarize in this slide. It removes the sorrow. It removes the tyranny. It enhances the lifespan. All the good deeds done by people will get multiplied by crores. It fulfills all wishes of the devotees. It removes all the diseases. It gives salvation at the end. There are many other things also which are told. So in one of the Puranas, what I studied was the Ashtottara Shatanama of Krishna is so useful and so powerful that it is alpayasa sadhyam analpa phalam. If you have 5 minutes in time, what is that which I should chant so that you can get maximum benefits? It is Krishna Ashtottara. If you have 15 minutes or 20 minutes, what is that I should chant? It is Vishnu Sahasranama. So they say, Shrunudevi pravakshyami nam ashtottaram shatam sahasranam nam punyanam triravrityatu yat phalam sakrit ucharanat punyam namaikam prayachati tasmat punyatamam devi stotram paramapavanam. In Kali Yuga, this stotra is Paramapavana, very sacred. This Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama stotra, and by reciting this one time, we can get 3 times the phala of Vishnu Sahasranama. It doesn't mean that the Vishnu Sahasranama is put down, but what it means is the Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama is very powerful. That is what we have to understand from this stotra. Now I will invite Amogha, our teacher in Vyoma, to chant with me the Shatanama stotra, which I will teach once. So Amogha will chant only once. Once he chants this entire thing, then we will get into the nama and the meanings. Om Asya Shri Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama Stotrasya.
Om Asya Shri Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama Stotrasya
Shri Shesha Rishihi.
Shri Shesha Rishihi Shri Shesha Rishihi
Anushtup Chandaha.
Anushtup Chandaha Anushtup Chandaha
Shri Krishno Devata.
Shri Krishno Devata Shri Krishno Devata
Shri Krishna Prityarthe.
Shri Krishna Prityarthe Shri Krishna Prityarthe
Shri Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama Jape Viniyogaha.
Shri Krishna Ashtottara Shatanama Jape Viniyogaha श्रीकृष्णाष्टोत्तरशतनामजपे विनियोगः।
श्री शेष उवाच
श्रीशेष उवाच श्रीशेष उवाच
श्रीकृष्णः कमलानाथः
श्रीकृष्णः कमलानाथः श्रीकृष्णः कमलानाथः
वासुदेवः सनातनः
वासुदेवः सनातनः वासुदेवः सनातनः
वसुदेवात्मजः पुण्यः
वसुदेवात्मजः पुण्यः वसुदेवात्मजः पुण्यः
लीलामानुषविग्रहः
लीलामानुषविग्रहः लीलामानुषविग्रहः
श्रीवत्सकौस्तुभधरः
श्रीवत्सकौस्तुभधरः श्रीवत्सकौस्तुभधरः
यशोदावत्सलः
यशोदावत्सलः यशोदावत्सलः
हरिः
हरिः हरिः
चतुर्भुजात्त
चतुर्भुजात्त चतुर्भुजात्त
चक्रासि गदा
चक्रासि गदा चक्रासि गदा
शङ्खाम्बुजायुधः
शङ्खाम्बुजायुधः शङ्खाम्बुजायुधः
चतुर्भुजात्त चक्रासि गदा शङ्खाम्बुजायुधः
चतुर्भुजात्त चक्रासि गदा शङ्खाम्बुजायुधः चतुर्भुजात्त चक्रासि गदा शङ्खाम्बुजायुधः
उत्तमम् देवकीनन्दनः श्रीशः
देवकीनन्दनः श्रीशः देवकीनन्दनः श्रीशः
नन्दगोपप्रियात्मजः
नन्दगोपप्रियात्मजः नन्दगोपप्रियात्मजः
यमुनावेगसंहारी
यमुनावेगसंहारी यमुनावेगसंहारी
बलभद्रप्रियानुजः
बलभद्रप्रियानुजः बलभद्रप्रियानुजः
पूतनाजीवितहरः
पूतनाजीवितहरः पूतनाजीवितहरः
शकटासुरभञ्जनः
शकटासुरभञ्जनः शकटासुरभञ्जनः
नन्दव्रजजनानन्दी
नन्दव्रजजनानन्दी नन्दव्रजजनानन्दी
सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहः
सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहः सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहः
नवनीतविलिप्ताङ्गः
नवनीतविलिप्ताङ्गः नवनीतविलिप्ताङ्गः
नवनीतनटो नघः
नवनीतनटो नघः नवनीतनटो नघः
नवनीतनवाहारः
नवनीतनवाहारः नवनीतनवाहारः
मुचुकुन्दप्रसादकः
मुचुकुन्दप्रसादकः मुचुकुन्दप्रसादकः
षोडशस्त्रीसहस्रेशः
षोडशस्त्रीसहस्रेशः षोडशस्त्रीसहस्रेशः
त्रिभङ्गी मधुराकृतिः
त्रिभङ्गी मधुराकृतिः त्रिभङ्गी मधुराकृतिः
शुकवागामृताब्धीन्दुः
शुकवागमृताब्धीन्दुः शुकवागमृताब्धीन्दुः
शुकवागमृताब्धीन्दुः
शुकवागमृताब्धीन्दुः शुकवागमृताब्धीन्दुः
गोविन्दो योगिनां पतिः
गोविन्दो योगिनां पतिः गोविन्दो योगिनां पतिः
वत्सवाटचरो क्षम्यतां वत्सवाटचरोऽनन्तः
वत्सवाटचरोऽनन्तः वत्सवाटचरोऽनन्तः
धेनुकासुरभञ्जनः
धेनुकासुरभञ्जनः धेनुकासुरभञ्जनः
तृणीकृततृणावर्तः
तृणीकृततृणावर्तः तृणीकृततृणावर्तः
यमलार्जुनभञ्जनः
यमलार्जुनभञ्जनः यमलार्जुनभञ्जनः
उत्तालतालभेत्ता च
उत्तालतालभेत्ता च उत्तालतालभेत्ता च
तमालश्यामलाकृतिः
तमालश्यामलाकृतिः तमालश्यामलाकृतिः
गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी
गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी गोपगोपीश्वरो योगी
कोटिसूर्यसमप्रभः
कोटिसूर्यसमप्रभः कोटिसूर्यसमप्रभः
इलापतिः परं ज्योतिः
इलापतिः परं ज्योतिः इलापतिः परं ज्योतिः
यादवेन्द्रो यदूद्वहः
यादवेन्द्रो यदूद्वहः यादवेन्द्रो यदूद्वहः
वनमाली पीतवासाः
वनमाली पीतवासाः वनमाली पीतवासाः
पारिजातापहारकः
पारिजातापहारकः पारिजातापहारकः
गोवर्धनाच्चलोद्धर्ता
गोवर्धनाचलोद्धर्ता गोवर्धनाचलोद्धर्ता
गोपालः सर्वपालकः
गोपालः सर्वपालकः गोपालः सर्वपालकः
अजो निरञ्जनः कामजनकः
अजो निरञ्जनः कामजनकः अजो निरञ्जनः कामजनकः
कञ्जलोचनः
कञ्जलोचनः कञ्जलोचनः
मधुः मथुरानाथः
मधुः मथुरानाथः मधुः मथुरानाथः
द्वारकानायको बली
द्वारकानायको बली द्वारकानायको बली
वृन्दावनान्तसञ्चारी
वृन्दावनान्तसञ्चारी वृन्दावनान्तसञ्चारी
तुलसीदामभूषणः
तुलसीदामभूषणः तुलसीदामभूषणः
स्यमन्तकमणेर्हर्ता
स्यमन्तकमणेर्हर्ता स्यमन्तकमणेर्हर्ता
नरनारायणात्मकः
नरनारायणात्मकः नरनारायणात्मकः
कुब्जा कृष्णाम्बरधरः
कुब्जा कृष्णाम्बरधरः कुब्जा कृष्णाम्बरधरः
मायी परमपूरुषः
मायी परमपूरुषः मायी परमपूरुषः
मुष्टिकासुरचाणूर
मुष्टिकासुरचाणूर मुष्टिकासुरचाणूर
मल्लयुद्धविशारदः
मल्लयुद्धविशारदः मल्लयुद्धविशारदः
मुष्टिकासुरचाणूरमल्लयुद्धविशारदः
मुष्टिकासुरचाणूरमल्लयुद्धविशारदः मुष्टिकासुरचाणूरमल्लयुद्धविशारदः
संसारवैरी कंसारिः
संसारवैरी कंसारिः संसारवैरी कंसारिः
मुरारिर्नरकान्तकः
मुरारिर्नरकान्तकः मुरारिर्नरकान्तकः
अनादिब्रह्मचारी च
अनादिब्रह्मचारी च अनादिब्रह्मचारी च
कृष्णाव्यसनकर्षकः
कृष्णाभ्यसनकर्षकः कृष्णाभ्यसनकर्षकः
शिशुपालशिरश्छेत्ता
शिशुपालशिरश्छेत्ता शिशुपालशिरश्छेत्ता
दुर्योधनकुलान्तकः
दुर्योधनकुलान्तकः दुर्योधनकुलान्तकः
विदुराक्रूरवरदः
विदुराक्रूरवरदः विदुराक्रूरवरदः
विश्वरूपप्रदर्शकः
विश्वरूपप्रदर्शकः विश्वरूपप्रदर्शकः
सत्यवाक् सत्यसङ्कल्पः
सत्यवाक् सत्यसङ्कल्पः सत्यवाक् सत्यसङ्कल्पः
सत्यभामारतो जयी
सत्यभामारतो जयी सत्यभामारतो जयी
सुभद्रा पूर्वजो विष्णुः
सुभद्रापूर्वजो विष्णुः सुभद्रापूर्वजो विष्णुः
भीष्ममुक्तिप्रदायकः
भीष्ममुक्तिप्रदायकः भीष्ममुक्तिप्रदायकः
जगद्गुरुर्जगन्नाथः
जगद्गुरुर्जगन्नाथः जगद्गुरुर्जगन्नाथः
वेणुनादविशारदः
वेणुनादविशारदः वेणुनादविशारदः
वृषभासुरविध्वंसी
वृषभासुरविध्वंसी वृषभासुरविध्वंसी
बाणासुरकरान्तकः
बाणासुरकरान्तकः बाणासुरकरान्तकः
युधिष्ठिरप्रतिष्ठाता
युधिष्ठिरप्रतिष्ठाता युधिष्ठिरप्रतिष्ठाता
बर्हिबर्हावतंसकः
बर्हिबर्हावतंसकः बर्हिबर्हावतंसकः
पार्थसारथिरव्यक्तः
पार्थसारथिरव्यक्तः पार्थसारथिरव्यक्तः
गीतामृतमहोदधिः
गीतामृतमहोदधिः गीतामृतमहोदधिः
कालीयफणिमाणिक्य
कालीयफणिमाणिक्य कालीयफणिमाणिक्य
रञ्जितश्रीपदाम्बुजः
रञ्जितश्रीपदाम्बुजः रञ्जितश्रीपदाम्बुजः
कालीयफणिमाणिक्यरञ्जितश्रीपदाम्बुजः
कालीयफणिमाणिक्यरञ्जितश्रीपदाम्बुजः कालीयफणिमाणिक्यरञ्जितश्रीपदाम्बुजः
दामोदरो यज्ञभोक्ता
दामोदरो यज्ञभोक्ता दामोदरो यज्ञभोक्ता
दानवेन्द्रविनाशकः
दानवेन्द्रविनाशकः दानवेन्द्रविनाशकः
नारायणः परब्रह्मा
नारायणः परब्रह्म नारायणः परब्रह्म
पन्नगाशनवाहनः
पन्नगाशनवाहनः पन्नगाशनवाहनः
जलक्रीडासमासक्त
जलक्रीडासमासक्त जलक्रीडासमासक्त
गोपीवस्त्रापहारकः
गोपीवस्त्रापहारकः गोपीवस्त्रापहारकः
जलक्रीडासमासक्त गोपीवस्त्रापहारकः
जलक्रीडासमासक्त गोपीवस्त्रापहारकः
पुण्यश्
जलक्रीडासमासक्त गोपीवस्त्रापहारकः
पुण्यश्लोकस्तीर्थपादः
पुण्यश्लोकस्तीर्थपादः पुण्यश्लोकस्तीर्थपादः
वेदवेद्यो दयानिधिः
वेदवेद्योदयानिधिः वेदवेद्योदयानिधिः
सर्वतीर्थात्मकः
सर्वतीर्थात्मकः सर्वतीर्थात्मकः
सर्वग्रहरूपी
सर्वग्रहरूपी सर्वग्रहरूपी
परात्परः
परात्परः परात्परः
इत्येवं कृष्णदेवस्य
इत्येवं कृष्णदेवस्य इत्येवं कृष्णदेवस्य
नाम्नामष्टोत्तरं शतम्
नाम्नामष्टोत्तरं शतम् नाम्नामष्टोत्तरं शतम्
कृष्णेन कृष्णभक्तेन
कृष्णेन कृष्णभक्तेन कृष्णेन कृष्णभक्तेन
श्रुत्वा गीतामृतं पुरा
श्रुत्वा गीतामृतं पुरा श्रुत्वा गीतामृतं पुरा
स्तोत्रं कृष्णप्रियकरम्
स्तोत्रं कृष्णप्रियकरं स्तोत्रं कृष्णप्रियकरम्
कृतं तस्मान्मया श्रुतम्
कृतं तस्मान्मया श्रुतं कृतं तस्मान्मया श्रुतं
कृष्णनामामृतन्नाम
कृष्णनामामृतन्नाम कृष्णनामामृतन्नाम
परमानन्ददायकम्
परमानन्ददायकं परमानन्ददायकं
सर्वोपद्रवदुःखघ्नम्
सर्वोपद्रवदुःखघ्नं सर्वोपद्रवदुःखघ्नं
परमायुष्यवर्धनम्
परमायुष्यवर्धनं परमायुष्यवर्धनम्
दानव्रतं दानं दानव्रतं तपस्तीर्थम्
दानं व्रतं तपस्तीर्थं दानं व्रतं तपस्तीर्थं
यत्कृतं त्विह जन्मनि
यत्कृतं त्विह जन्मनि यत्कृतं त्विह जन्मनि
पठतां शृण्वतां चैव
पठतां शृण्वतां चैव पठतां शृण्वतां चैव
कोटिकोटिगुणं भवेत्
कोटिकोटिगुणं भवेत् कोटिकोटिगुणं भवेत्
पुत्रप्रदम् अपुत्राणां
पुत्रप्रदम् अपुत्राणां पुत्रप्रदम् अपुत्राणाम्
अगतीनां गतिप्रदम्
अगतीनां गतिप्रदम् अगतीनां गतिप्रदम्
धनावहं दरिद्राणां
धनावहं दरिद्राणां धनावहं दरिद्राणां
जयेच्छूनां जयावहम्
जयेच्छूनां जयावहम् जयेच्छूनां जयावहम्
शिशूनां गोकुलानां च
शिशूनां गोकुलानां च शिशूनां गोकुलानां च
Pushtidam punyavardhanam.
पुष्टिदं पुण्यवर्धनं पुष्टिदं पुण्यवर्धनं
Vataggrahajvaradinam.
वातग्रहज्वरादीनां वातग्रहज्वरादीनां
Shamanam shantikarakam.
शमनं शान्तिकारकं शमनं शान्तिकारकम्
Ante Krishna smaranadam.
अन्ते कृष्णस्मरणदम् अन्ते कृष्णस्मरणदम्
Bhavatapatrayapaham.
भवतापत्रयापहम् भवतापत्रयापहम्
Asiddhasadhakam bhadre.
असिद्धसाधकं भद्रे असिद्धसाधकं भद्रे
Japadikaramatmanam.
जपादिकरमात्मनां जपादिकरमात्मनाम्
Krishnaya Yadavendraya.
कृष्णाय यादवेन्द्राय कृष्णाय यादवेन्द्राय
Jnanamudraya yogine.
ज्ञानमुद्राय योगिने ज्ञानमुद्राय योगिने
Nathaya Rukminishaya.
नाथाय रुक्मिणीशाय नाथाय रुक्मिणीशाय
Namo Vedantavedine.
नमो वेदान्तवेदिने नमो वेदान्तवेदिने
Imam mantram Mahadevi.
इमं मन्त्रं महादेवी इमं मन्त्रं महादेवी
Japanneva divanisham.
जपन्नेव दिवानिशं जपन्नेव दिवानिशं
Sarvagrahanugrahbhak.
सर्वग्रहानुग्रहभाक् सर्वग्रहानुग्रहभाक्
Sarvapriyatamo bhavet.
सर्वप्रियतमो भवेत् सर्वप्रियतमो भवेत्
Putra pautraih parivृतः.
पुत्रपौत्रैः परिवृतः पुत्रपौत्रैः परिवृतः
सर्वसिद्धि समृद्धिमान.
सर्वसिद्धिसमृद्धिमान् सर्वसिद्धिसमृद्धिमान्
निर्विश्य भोगानन्तेऽपि.
निर्विश्य भोगानन्तेऽपि निर्विश्य भोगानन्तेऽपि
कृष्णसायुज्यमाप्नुयात्.
कृष्णसायुज्यमाप्नुयात् कृष्णसायुज्यमाप्नुयात्
इति श्रीनारदपाञ्चरात्रे
इति श्रीनारदपाञ्चरात्रे
ज्ञानामृतसारे
ज्ञानामृतसारे
उमामहेश्वरसंवादे
उमामहेश्वरसंवादे
धरणीशेषसंवादे
धरणीशेषसंवादे
श्रीकृष्णाष्टोत्तरशतनामस्तोत्रम्
श्रीकृष्णाष्टोत्तरशतनामस्तोत्रम् श्रीकृष्णा
सम्पूर्णम्.
सम्पूर्णम्
उत्तमम्. Now we will get into each of these namas and try to see the meanings. So normally we have to practice these namas in the form of shlokas as we recited. This will be uploaded in the class. In the LMS, you can take a printout of this shloka and start practicing the shlokas. Shri Krishnaya Namaha. This is the first nama in this Ashtottara. Since it is Krishna Ashtottara, all of us know that this has to be the first nama. Now the word Krishna, what is the meaning of the word Krishna? Now, the meaning of this Namavali, we can, all of you know, Namaha means prostrations. This I will not tell for every Nama. So, prostration Krishna. This is the simple meaning. Now, what is the meaning of the word Krishna? Krishna, the word Krishna occurs in Vishnu Sahasranama at two places. The word Krishna means, so hence it means Vishnu. It also means Vishnoho Avataraha. It means Vyasaha. It means Arjunaha. It means Kokilaha. It means Kakaha. It means Drakshaha. It means Krishna Jeerakam. Jeerakam pepper. In Ayurveda, Krishna means Jeerakam. Krishna Jeerakam. So black pepper. Krishna also means dark blue, dark color. So many meanings of the word Krishna is there when you go to the dictionary. However, for the sake of Ashtottara, what are the meanings which are relevant for this Krishna Ashtottara? So our Shankaracharya, he has given in his Bhashya, saying that it is told in the Mahabharata, in the Udyoga Parva, regarding the etymological derivation of the word Krishna. Now, the word Krishna is made up of Krishi, the word Krishi and Na. Krishihi Bhuvachakaha. That is what in the Mahabharata it is said. Thus Shankara tells us. Krishihi Bhuvachakaha Shabdaha Nascha Nirvrittivachakaha. Now, Krishihi Bhuvachakaha Shabdaha. What does the word Krishi means? Krishi means Bhu. Bhu is what is as per the Dhatu Pata, Paniniya Dhatu Pata. Bhu Sattayam. Satta means one who exists. So the word Krish, Krishi, it means that which has existence. What kind of existence? Faultless existence. We also exist, but we exist with so many faults. But Krishna exists. He exists he is having a faultless existence. Nirdoshena satta tasya asti. Paripurna satta tasya asti. He exists in his full form. So Krishi Bhuvachakaha Shabdaha. It means that which exists. Now, what does the word Na mean? Na means Nirvritti Vachakaha, Ananda Vachakaha. One who has come down to the earth to spread the Ananda amongst the devotees. If you take it as Avatara Purusha. Na represents bliss or the Ananda. So, Dosha Rahitaha Yaha Asti Saha Purnananda Swarupaha Yaha Asti Saha Eva Krishnaha. Sat. So Krishi represents the Sat. Na represents the Chidananda. So Satchidananda Swarupa, Sada Ananda Swarupaha Yaha Asti Saha Eva Krishnaha. One who is the eternal Brahman, one who exists in always Ananda Swarupa, he is called as Krishna. This is the meaning of the word Krishna as told in the Vishnu Sahasranama and in the Udyoga Parva. Now, if we go to further meanings of the word Krishna, some people say Akarshanat Saha Krishnaha. Saha Karshati. He attracts everyone. This is one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is Karishati means pulls. Karishati Arin, one who pulls the enemies, removes the enemies by his extreme Prabhava Shakti. He is called Krishna. Karshati Arin Mahaprabhava Shaktya Saha Krishna. Karshati Atmasat Karoti Anandatvena Parinamayati Kim Kam Manaha Bhaktanam. So Bhagavan Krishna, he transforms the minds of devotees through Ananda. That is Krishna. Karishati Sarvan Swakukshau Pralaya Kale. In Pralaya Kala, when there is a Pralaya Kala, this Krishna, he pulls everybody towards his Kukshi. Kukshi is the Brahmanda inside his stomach. Karshanat, Akarshanat, Krishna. He attracts everybody by his Leela, by his form, by his words, by his actions. Hence he is called as Krishna. Some people say Krishna Varnatvat Krishna. He is black in color, blue-black in color, bluish black in color. Therefore, he is called as Krishna. Now, regarding the color, see, in many avatars, Bhagavan Vishnu has different colors. What in this Krishna avatara, he is called Krishna, the dark person. Because the spirituality, that the Satya that is to be realized is inside us. It is behind the darkness. It is there. The Satya is engulfed by the Maya. So what does Bhagavan do as Krishna? He removes all the sins. He removes the papas. He prepares the land, the heart, our heart, the land which is like our heart, the heart which is like our land, and he cultivates the Ananda, bliss inside us. So what is that bliss inside us? The Swarupa of ourselves. So Krishna means our own Swarupa. Our own Atma Swarupa can be termed as Krishna. This is what the Vedantis, they mean by Krishna. So it is Krishna is the Swarupa of Bhagavan himself. The Krishna is the Swarupa of the Atma inside us. Suppose we live a life according to Dharma with no conflicts. Then what is that which is there inside us? Only Ananda. That Ananda is Krishna. And that is what attracts everyone. That is why he is called as Akarashanatvat Krishna. He is what makes one acceptable. A person becomes acceptable to oneself in the presence of whom one feels all right. So when you feel all right in front of something, that thing or object becomes the object of attraction. That is why he attracts everyone. He is called Krishna. But in this Ashtottara Shatanamavali, Krishna, if we take as black color, what kind of black he is? Why did he take the black form? Because in the previous avatars, he was sometimes yellow, he was sometimes red, he was sometimes brown. Why did he take this black color in this avatara? Some people say, Dushta Samharartham Saha Krishnavarnam Srikrishna Agatavan. In order to destroy the wicked people, he took the color of black and he came as an avatara. The Krishna Varna, this black color, no, it dushtanam sampat akarshati. It pulls away the strength of the wicked people. That is why Krishna Varna is important. Now, in this Ashtottara Shatanama, we understand that the name is not Krishna, but it is Sri Krishna. Shri Yutaha Krishnaha. We understood the meanings of the word Krishna. Bhayutaha Krishnaha. Shri Yutaha means one who is resplendent black, one who is resplendent like the cloud. He is resplendent like the Saligrama. You cannot compare his blackness to the blackness of a crow, but you have to compare it to the blackness of a shining Saligrama. So that is what you can think of. Shri represents Sahi Shri Amrita Satam. It represents the Vedas. So Krishna is one who is always upholding the Vedas. He is Veda Vedya. He is the one who has to be known through the Vedas. He upholds the Vedas. Therefore, he is called as Sri Krishna. Srischate Lakshmischcha Patnyo Ahoratre Parshve. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is one more shloka. Yete amshakalaha pumsaha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. There are so many avatars described in Srimad Bhagavatam, but Krishna is Bhagavan Swayam. He is the Purna Avatara. That is what Srimad Bhagavatam says. So like this, we understood the various meanings of Sri Krishna. We shall dwell upon this meaning and try to meditate upon this. Now, who gave the name? Now, coming to the story, who named, if you come to the story of Sri Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam, who is that person who named Krishna as Krishna, the child Krishna born to Vasudeva and Devaki, and who grew up in under Yashoda and Nandagopa? Who named him as Krishna? This we have to see. Now it was the Namakarana of Krishna was done by Garga Maha Muni. So Vasudeva goes and meets Garga Muni, who was the Yadava Kula Guru, and requested him to proceed to Gokula and meet Nandagopa. So accordingly, what Garga Rishi, he goes to Nandagopa, and then Nandagopa receives Garga Muni very well and asked him or requested him to perform the Namakarana of the two boys who are born in Gokula. Garga replied that Kamsa is also searching for him. So let us perform this Namakarana secretly. So Garga, when he sees the two boys, first he sees Balarama, he says, the Rohini's son, he says, yeah, this Rohini's son would be called as Rama, since he would be kind to his people. He would also be called as Bala due to his valor, and he would be called as Sankarshana because of his abilities. Same way, he said this Krishna has taken birth in different colors, white, red, and gold color. In this birth, he has taken a black form. So he was earlier, he is the Paravasudeva. So let us call him, he has many names. So he says, let us call him as Krishna. And he says, this Krishna, this little boy, is equal to Narayana. This is what Garga Muni secretly tells and names him as Krishna. This is found in the 8th Adhyaya of Srimad Bhagavata. And this Krishna Avatara is occurred in this, because the earth, Bhudevi, she goes to Brahma and prays that she is tormented by wicked Rakshasas like Kamsa, Shishupala, etc. And she wanted relief from these Rakshasas, which is why Krishna came into this earth in order to establish the dharma and to kill these Rakshasas and to give protection to his devotees. This much we can take from the first nama. The second nama is called Kamalanathaha. In Amarakosha we have Lakshmi, Padmalaya, Padma, Kamala, Shri, Haripriya. So Kamala represents Mahalakshmi. This Kamalanathaha, it means one who is the Natha, consort of Mahalakshmi. Kamala, remember, this is not Kamalam, this is Kamala. Kamala is Mahalakshmi. Now, how did this Mahalakshmi become the consort of Mahavishnu? Krishna is an avatara of Vishnu. So how did he get Kamalanath? How did he become Kamalanatha? So there was, all of you know that there was the Devasura Yuddha always happening. So the Devas wanted to become powerful by drinking the Amrita. So the Amrita Matana happened. When the Amrita Matana happened, the churning of the milky ocean, then there arose many things before the Amrita came. One of the marvelous things that came out of the milky ocean was Mahalakshmi, and she was seated on the Kamala Pushpa. So therefore she was called as Kamala, and she enchanted the entire universe with her resplendence and glory. As she cast her divine spell over everybody, she selected Mahavishnu and Mahavishnu as her consort. So hence Kamalanatha Namaha, Mahavishnu accepted Mahalakshmi, who is the mother of the three worlds, by giving her a place in his chest. And from then on, he became to be known as Kamalanatha. He is having Mahalakshmi in his chest. Vasudevaya Namaha. This Vasudeva is an interesting nama. It comes in 3 places in Vishnu Sahasranama. Bhuta Vaso Vasudevaha, Vasuprado Vasudevaha. Then we have Vasudevo Brihadbhanuhu, Adideva Purandaraha. Like that, there are 3 places where Vasudeva has come. Now, what are the meanings of Vasudeva? So, if you look at this Vasudeva word, it has got 2 words. One is called Vasu and Deva. What is the meaning of the word Vasuhu? Vasu, we will just see, and then we'll go to the word Deva. Vishve Vasati, one who dwells in the world. Vishwam Swasmin Mateva Vasayati, one who makes the world live in him just like a mother. Just like Pakshi Swashishun Pakshabhyam Yatha Pakshi Swashishun Pakshabhyam Iva Sarvam Vishwam Vasayati. Ataha Vasuhu. Vasayati Achadayati Rakshati. Just like a bird protects his children with its wings, the Paramatma protects the whole world, and through his and covers it with this Maya. Achadayati, covers. He covers it with his Maya. So Vasu, the word Vasu is explained like this. So Bhagavan covers everything with his Maya, and hence he is called as Vasu. He is in the form of the Shuddha Chaitanya Swarupa. Now, if you come to the word Deva, he is also a Deva. He is a Devata, he is a god. What is this Deva? Divyati, Kridati, Vijigishate, Vyavaharati, Dyotate, Stuyate, Gachati, Bhaktanikatam Gachati, iti Deva. One who shines, one who sports, one who wishes to conquer, Jetum Ichchati, one who conducts, one who shines, one who is praised, and one who comes near his devotees. He is called as Deva. It is coming from the word Divyati, Divadhatu. Now, Vasudeva, if we put these two together, Shankaracharya in his Bhashya says, Vasuhu cha asau devascha Vasudevaha. You put these two words together, you get Vasudeva. So, what was the intention of putting these two words together? This Ishvara or Bhagavan, Vasudeva, Paravasudeva, he is not only the Upadana Karana for this universe, he is also the Nimitta Karana. He is not only the material cause, he is also the efficient cause of this universe. That is what is indicated by this single name. Otherwise, you could have given separately as Vasu and Deva as separate names. But the intention of giving this name is to tell that Krishna is that Paravasudeva himself. That is the intention of this name. There are other interpretations of this Shabda, Vasudeva. Vasanad Vasudevasya Vasitam Bhuvanatrayam Sarva Bhuta Nivasosi Vasudeva Namostute. This kind of stotra we tell in our Vishnu Sahasranama. So I bow to that Vasudeva who lives in every being as he pervades all the three worlds. And this is a very, very important name in Vedanta. So Vasudeva finally represents the omnipresent Paramatma who resides everywhere and in whom all beings remain. This is what we should take from the word Vasudevaya Namaha. Next is the word Sanatanaya Namaha. This also occurs in Vishnu Sahasranama in a different way. It exists as Sanat in Vishnu Sahasranama. What is this Sanatanaya Namaha? Sana, Pura Bhavaha, Sanatanaha. Pura Bhavaha. Who is this Sanatana? Who is eternal? How does he become eternal? How does he become eternal? He is the origin of all beings. He sustains everything and everything dissolves into him. He is the most ancient as he is the cause of all. Older than Brahma himself and all others who may be considered as the oldest. So, it is indicating the Kala here. See, this Sanatana Yanamaha is there now. It indicates the Kala, Kala Rupa Bhagavan. Sanat is another name for Vishnu. It indicates time which lasts forever. So this Sanatana is that person who was there, who will be there, who is there currently. So if you represent Ishvara as Kala or the time, it is the time that brings about the creation of this Jagat. Remember, it is because of time only your Jagat is created. Without time and space, there cannot be any motion. So Jagat is doing lot of action, and lot of action happens in the Jagat. Therefore, it is in motion. When one inquires into time, time disappears. The past and future, what are they? The past and future are nothing but the present. And the present is what obtains. Like, see, the past was, how do I explain that? Past was present. Future also will become present later. Present is also present. So the unit of time is nothing but the present. So the past or future are thought of only as now. The now is the only length of time, and experientially it also disappears. But mathematically it will not disappear. The length of time is timeless. So it is just like a dot in a straight line. Suppose somebody sees that somebody says dot is straight line. If you place many dots and look at the dot together, it will be like a straight line. Only if you say a dot, it doesn't occupy much space. So this time and space are the greatest magic of Maya. This is the Maya Shakti of Ishvara. That is what is indicated by this name, and that is why he is called as Sanatanaya Namaha. Vasudevatmajaya Namaha. Very, very easy name. He is the son of Vasudeva. Vasudevasya Atmajaha. Atmajaha. Atmajaha, Putraha, Sutaha, Atmanaha Jayate iti Atmajaha. Vasudevasya Atmajaha, Vasudevatmajaha. He is the son of Vasudeva. Punyaya Namaha. The next name is Punyaya Namaha. See, Punya means sacred, or it can be treated as the fruit of meritorious deed. Now, how can Bhagavan become the fruit of a meritorious deed, of a good deed? We should understand this properly. Vritimatrena kalmashani kshapayati iti punyaha. So just by remembering him, what does he give? If you express the devotion towards him, if you remember him, he gives you punya. Smritimatrena kalmashani kshapayati. How does he do that? He removes the obstacles, the papas. He removes your negative thoughts and brings in positive thoughts. Just if you remember Krishna, you will not do anything bad to anybody. That itself is a simple thing. Punya is that which gives sukha. Papa is that which gives dukkha. So he is the giver of punya. He gives punya. What is that punya? If you think at that as a phala, phala is the punya. That punya is Krishna Bhagavan himself. One more perspective is he is the punya because he makes us understand the actions which produce punya. He tells us you do nama sankirtanam. He will tell you to do yaga yajna, which gives you punya. He will tell you to do shruti pathanam, smriti pathanam, bhagavata parayanam, ramayana parayanam. All that which is there, it produces punya. So he makes us know the actions which produces punya. Therefore, he is called as punya. He is the phala of punya. Therefore, he is punya himself. Because he is the phala. Then he gives you punya when you remember him. These are the three perspectives of the word punyaya namaha. Now, there is one story which is a very interesting story. Ajamila Charitram in Bhagavata. What is this Ajamila Charitra? Once upon a time, in the country of Kanyakubja, there lived a Brahmin by name Ajamila. He was very devoted to his parents and followed the footsteps of his elders. And he led a very dharmic life. One day, he goes to forest and he meets a lady who was drunk and who was enjoying sensual pleasures. So Ajamila, with the friendship of this lady, he lost all the good habits that he had cultivated in his life, and he spent all his time in her company. He got many sons through her. The last son he named the last son as Narayan. Years rolled by and Ajamila became very old. He had abundant love for his last son, and when the time of death approached, he saw three Yamadutas, Sevakas of Yama, coming to take his life away. He got scared and called his last son, Narayana, Narayana, he called. So the moment he called Narayana, Vishnudutas appeared and they asked Yamadutas, why are you taking this fellow to Yamaloka? Yamadutas, they were surprised by the sudden appearance of Vishnudutas. So they asked Vishnudutas, how come you are stopping us from doing our duty? This is a fellow who has done a lot of sins. And we have to take him to Yamaloka and decide his fate. So Vishnudutas said, no, you can't take him. He has uttered the name, which is a sacred name of Narayana. And based on this, you cannot punish him. So Yamaduta said, see, he did not utter any Narayana Bhagavan's name. He just called his son, who is called Narayana. And because of that, you cannot grant him this. So they said that various prayashchittas have to be performed by him, etc., etc. Then the Vishnuduta said, though he did not intentionally tell the name of Bhagavan, but the word Narayana he uttered at the end. So the effect of the Bhagavan Nama will be there in him and will be there on him. So even if it is done unintentionally. For example, if we take a medicine, even though we don't know what that medicine contains, the medicine will have the effect. It will cure the disease that is there in the person, even though the person does not know what that medicine contains. So like this, uttering Bhagavan's name with or without the intention will help destroy the sins. And that is what Ajamila has done. Therefore, we have to take him to Vishnu Loka. Convinced by this explanation, the Yamadutas leave and Vishnudutas take him and give him moksha. So Ajamila is a person who attained moksha by just uttering the sacred name of Bhagavan, Narayana, as Narayana. So Punyaya Namaha. So he is that person who can give you punya, if you just remember him. This is the story, which is the proof of this. Maranadi kurvatam sarvesham punyam karoti. Sarvesham Shruti Smriti Lakshanaya Vacha Punyam Achaste. So he gives punya to all of us. Leela Manusha Vigrahaya Namaha. So Leela, sporting, Manusha Vigraha, one who assumes the human form. So Manushaha Vigraha, Manusha Vigraha, Leelaya Grihitaha Manusha Vigraha, Yena Saha, Iti Vigraha. So for Bhagavan, everything is a sport. So Ramavatara is an example for this. Leela Manusha Vigraha Yanamaha. So this Krishna is a Leela Manusha Vigraha, which means he has taken the Ramavatara earlier. Martyavatarastriha Martya Sikshanam. He was born as Rama. He assumed a human form. He did the Dharma Samrakshana in that avatara. And in this avatara, he is born as Krishna. Martyavatarastviha Martya Shikshanam. Even in this avatara, he has taken the human form to perform his Leelas. Leela Manusha Vigrahaya Namaha. Prostrations to that person who has assumed who assumes human form to perform his Leela or Avatara Karya. Srivatsa Kaustuba Dharaya Namaha. Srivatsa. What is this Srivatsa? Shriya Yuktam, Shriyuktam Vatsam, Srivatsam. Now this Srivatsa, it is a mark. It is a mark. It is a Saubhagya Chinnam or on the chest of Mahavishnu. There is a Srivatsa, a mole, which is a symbol of good fortune, that he is having Lakshmi with him. That's why it is called Srivatsa, which in fact distinguishes him from other devatas. This is what Parashara Bhatta says. So Srivatsa Kaustuba, he has this Srivatsa mark, and Kaustuba represents the Kaustuba Mani. Kaustuba Mani. Kaustuba Mani also came from the Samudra Mathana, from the Kshira Sagara. So Srivatsa Kaustuba Dharaya Namaha. One who has the Srivatsa mark and one who wears the Kaustuba gem, to that person we prostrate. Yashoda Vatsalaya Namaha. Yashoda, we know Yashoda. Yashoda is the mother who brought up Krishna. Yashaha dadati iti Yashoda iti vaktum shakyate. Yashodayaha Vatsalaha Putraha. Loving child. One who is the loving child of Mother Yashoda. Lot of Leelas. Yashoda Leelas. Srimad Bhagavatam is full of Yashoda Leelas. Since we don't have time, we will see if we can cover some of the Yashoda Leela in the next class. So this Yashoda, we'll just understand who is this Yashoda. There were these Ashtavasus. These Ashtavasus are a group of 8 deities who are associated with fire and light. There, amongst these Ashtavasus, there was one of the Ashtavasus was called as Drona, and his wife was Dhara. So Brahma once curses them to be born as human beings and as Gopas, tending these cattle, or always go as Gopala, cowherds in the earth. So this Drona, who is the Ashtavasus, he prayed to Brahma for being at least blessed with the darshana of Bhagavan on the earth when he is a Gopala. That is why Nanda Gopala and Yashoda, they are born as Nanda and Yashoda at the Gokula or at that place, and they had the unique privilege of witnessing the Leelas of Gopala Krishna, even which Vasudeva and Devaki did not enjoy. So there were the lot of Leelas Yashoda could enjoy, and that is why she is called as the most favorite mother of Krishna. And Krishna is called as Yashoda Vatsala, one who is the loving child of Mother Yashoda. Today we will finish with this last name, Haraye Namaha, Haraye Namaha, Harihi, Harihi, Harati iti Harihi. Now what is this? Papan Harati, Samsaram Harati. The word Hari has got more than 18 names. Hari means Mahavishnu, Hari means monkey, Hari means Surya, Hari means Ashwa. Like that, many meanings are there for the word Hari. But here it is Mahavishnu, and one who removes, one who is the incarnation of Hari or Mahavishnu, one who removes destroy the samsara with its cause. So when the dissolution of the samsara takes place, Pralaya Kala comes. So Hari dissolves the samsara within himself. That is one meaning. The other meaning is he removes the papa of all the bhaktas. So only by his grace we come and we understand that samsara is mithya or whatever it is. There is another meaning which we can attribute to the word Hari. Hari, if it is Vishnu, Yajno vai Vishnu. So in the Ashwamedha yagas, the one who accepts the oblations, he is called as Hari. So because he accepts the oblations in Ashwamedha the yagas, he is called as Hari. And that is why he is called as Haraye Namaha. Some people say he is also greenish in color. That is why he is called as Hari. Anyway, that is found only in some Vyakhyanas. So with this, we complete today's class, where we have discussed some of the introductions and 10 meanings of 10 namas. We will be discussing the meanings of other namas. Please do attend all the classes. Wherever possible, I will try to tell the stories for children who are attending. For the elders, you can understand the meaning. For the children also, you can understand the meaning. Questions I will take today, since the time has exceeded. I will see if I can take the questions tomorrow. Nitya had some questions. Balarama, I don't know whether he had a question, but I think they were all listening very carefully, very nicely, with great devotion, with great shraddha. Thank you all the small children who have attended this class and who are trying to understand the meaning of the Krishna Ashtottara. Dhanyavadaha. I will end the webinar now. Stop sharing the screen and end the webinar now.